Welcome everyone, how are you? Yes, well I am going to do a special reading from my shaman series, which I haven't worked with the lovely Native Americans in so long, and I'm organizing things, and I found some things that I wanted to put together for this video. And also now, can you hear I'm sitting down? And now I have a 3-tier roller kind of thing. So now I can have my laptop on top, which is right here, and I can sit down because I prefer standing when I do my videos because I just like the energy. But when I was sitting here, it's not that I can't do it, it's just more like I want to feel it through my feet and up, And so now I can do that. So I'm feeling good now that I can finally have my fireplace set up in a way that I can feel in a good position. Okay, so very good. All right. Well, for today, I'm working with the Native Americans, but I wanted to say that I found this. This is another reason why I wanted to do a reading with my beautiful Native Americans. And in case for those of you who are new to me, I was raised in New York City, and on the west side, 157th off Broadway. And during that was in the 70s, and at that time, the Native American, the Native Americans from Manhattan, who sold Manhattan for a bunch of beads, was it, or something like that, literally had their museum there. And I went crazy with all that. And that's when I knew I would devote causes for the Native Americans because, school books still say how Columbus, came to America and discovered it, which is pure bullcrap. But anyway, we are aware that they were all totally massacred, and we have to understand, too, that they knew, and they knew that the boat people were coming. They already had been forewarned. The boat people were coming. And, but they didn't realize they had the weapons they did, the gunfire, and all they had was arrows and, pretty much no weapons of force. So, anyway, I fell in love with the Native Americans. I have always, I believe in the smudging. They are so spiritual oriented. And they are here, still fighting on their lands, the lost souls, because they were all massacred. And we need to heal them, and I believe that. And I also believe this, and I found some other paperwork. I'm very much organizing. I'm getting this book together. We are here to heal the evil forces in darkness. Send them your light. And world harmony, healing the heart and mind. Okay, I wrote that a long time ago, because this is a folder I found from 2003, okay? And... it's about healers. It's about us, and the ones it wrote here too that I date things now because I sometimes write things, and Dryhorn happens to be my unicorn, and he talks to me in many ways too. But how are some persons born with so much sacred knowledge and truths, but they must sorrow much as does a shaman during initiation. Okay. And when shamans go into that vision quest, that's a very sacred thing for them. But it's loaded with, it says here, I'm a healer to fight all the evil. I wrote that in 2003. But I do believe we can heal the phantom forces. There's no doubt in my mind. But first we have to believe we are healers. We have to believe we're intuitives, sensitives, psychic, whatever you want to call it. You have to believe in you, in your core. Okay? And then you have to learn how to work on you, to heal you, and then we can heal all the others, all right? But it's a win-win. And so I'm working with my Medicine Woman Tarot, okay? The Medicine Woman Tarot, the Native American Tarot deck, okay? Native American Tarot deck, and my Shaman Wisdom cards. And these are really cool, too, because they work with herbs, and they tell you their symbols and the masculinity. Oak. So we have the oak here. He's masculine, north, sun, fire. Okay? So masculine of the north, sun power, and firepower. Okay, so I kind of did that too, and it's a number 5 for 41. But anyway, let us continue. So I've got the Shaman Wisdom cards going here for us, and as you can tell, I also have my medicine cards because I love totem animal wisdom, and here I have 2 books of them because this is a 2-deck pull, but I'm just going to pick one card for the medicine cards because I believe in, the wisdom of the animals too. I totally do, and I believe in totem animal wisdom, and like I said, when that hawk arrived over there, that was, for me who follows the Native Americans, and I want to help heal them because they are still totally abused. Even if they're running those casinos, it's boozing and drinking. You know what I'm saying, people? It's not positive in any way. But I did find this in my little dolphin divination, and I just want to open up with this. I know I'm 6 minutes into it, but I haven't worked with them in so long, and I know they have a message for us, okay? And I have a little fire going today, and I'm just glad that we can, just know we're going into this healing mode, awakening, then healing, and it's going to take our stance and be strong, be fierce and fearless in what we believe in, okay? Now, from the Dolphin Divination cards, which, I love this little deck, okay, it's called the 7th Wave to the 7th Generation, okay? 7th Wave to the 7th Generation. And I'm watching my camera right now. It seems to stop and start. So forgive that. This is brand new. Okay, right there. I saw myself stop. I hope it's all the way plugged in. Okay, it's brand new. I'm going to keep going. I don't want to stop right now. Okay, I'm not certain why this is going on like that. All right. They lived in a sacred manner. At one time, natives roamed this country freely. They moved in the 4 directions, north, south, east, and west, from the Great Plains to the Great Basin to the northwestern woodlands. They set up teepees and lived in large, close communities. They made bows and arrows and held large buffalo hunts to provide food and clothes for the winter. They lived in a sacred manner by praying and holding great ceremonies in praise to the Creator above in the heavens that had given them the beautiful land they kept and cared for. They gathered sacred medicine to obtain power. They lived happily and traded with neighboring tribes. Their manners were very respectful and praiseworthy. They lived in a sacred manner by praying and holding great ceremonies in praise to the Creator above in the heavens that had given them the beautiful land they kept and cared for. But soon they had found that another great nation of people had come to take their land and break their traditional way of life. These people of white skin were a greedy race who thought only of themselves and pushed the natives off to the side by force. The whites made many great wars with the natives and forced them onto reservations. They lived in a sacred manner by praying and holding great ceremonies in praise to the Creator above in the heavens that had given them the beautiful land they kept and cared for. The natives were almost defenseless against the wrath of the white man's rifles and great cannons, since they had only bows and lances. But the whites continued to massacre the natives, killing the women, children, and even elders in their sleep. Bullets fell on their teepees like hard rain. They lived in a sacred manner by praying and holding great ceremonies in praise to the Creator above in the heavens that had given them the beautiful land they kept and cared for. A people's dream died there on the plains of their own home country. The nation's hope was broken and scattered. The sacred tree is dead. They lived in a sacred manner by praying and holding great ceremonies in praise to the Creator above in the heavens that had given them the beautiful land that kept and cared for, that they kept and cared for. And this is by Michael Clemens. And he continues, and this is by the dolphins. The dolphins speak. Let's not let this cruel fate come to us again, or our other brothers and sisters, the whales, sea creatures, or any other beings. Please help the oceans, the seas, and the rivers to be clean, so they will be here for all of us for all life to be able to live on, for 7 generations and beyond, for all time. Your sisters and brothers who swim the waters of our earth, the dolphins, okay? And, water is a very healing. All is done with the water, okay? Everything. And so we got to keep our oceans and our seas healthy, okay? All right, my darlings. Well, let's pull these 9 cards because even though the wrath that happened to them, I believe the Creator, Great Spirit, will be healing them again. Will be healing all of us, okay? And I do believe we can heal the phantom forces. First card already. Okay, so we just got to take a break here for the moment, and I'm doing this new breathing because I desperately feel that it's important for all of us to do this deep breathing, okay? And now that I can sit here, I feel it so good, and so it's like, let's just exhale out first, a solid exhale, okay? And then you deep breathe, okay? Inhale. And slowly exhale, okay? So that's important. And I like that, if you do it with me, that way, I feel comfortable. You're not hearing me, just inhale, exhale, okay? So let's do it again, just a strong, solid exhale. And then a deep, strong inhale. Okay, I see a card here already. And this is a strong card, so I'm going to bring it up. I don't know how that was turned around, but it was. And that's the star card. Okay? Well, it's the star 17 major arcana, the spider. And the spider in Native American wisdom is very powerful. They say she weaved the alphabet. Spider weaved the alphabet. Okay? So that's strong. And of course the star is a beautiful card that we have with us. Let's look up to those stars, my darlings. We come from the stars, and to the stars we shall return. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Apologize, my phone. I had left it on. Okay, so I'm sweating here. I guess I'm near this fire. Okay. So again, let's exhale out. Controlled breathing, but you can, for me, it's like it puts me in the groove, or whatever you want to call it. Just, I know it helps me. It helps me. Okay, my darlings, and then we'll pick one card at the end from the sacred animals, okay? The medicine cards for the medicine of the animals. And let's put this little tourmaline over here. Okay. And let us see what our first card has to say via the Native Americans that I don't want to turn that off. Look at that, I'm smoking up the place now. Okay, I haven't had a fire in so long, it seems like, on the camera. The 5 of Stones. How sweet. Okay, this is the 5 of Coins. All right, and in this is about sharing. These cards are kind of set up a little different. It's not like traditional tarot. It has to say that, with change and giving and healing, it's all coming, okay? The 5 of Stones. All right. That's a nice card, too. It really is. The Teaching Lodge of Arrows. Okay, so this is another important card. This is not a major arcana, but it's like the court card of this deck. And this is the arrows, so the air sign, okay? So we're going to read from the books because it is a little different how it's set up, because it's all trying to come from the wisdom of the Native Americans, all right? What they lived. Oh, my Lord, look at this, my friends. This is a double deck, actually. This deck because I have her book here, but this is a double deck. So it's come out again. Let's just read it right now since it came out again, because now it's definitely got something to say. Okay, it says here, give away the first fruits of your talents. See, I knew this was a lovely card. So give away the first fruits of your talents. Isn't that lovely? So it's like, see this woman beaded a necklace, and she's giving it away, okay? And I believe in things like that, you pay it forward, you give back, give to. Beautiful, and this is a double whammy here. Well, we might have to read that from the major book too, but let's just pick up the cards and see what's on the table before we do that, okay? And that the spider card came through, that I saw it anyway. I don't know how I missed it, because I really try to work with all the cards, try to put them in order. But there it is, so we're going to read it. Oh boy, and we have the Ace of Pipes here, okay? And this is the Ace of Wands. Fire, spirit in the house. So this is all good, right? That's what we need to see, a little fire action. Definitely. Okay, well, you know how that goes, my darlings. That's things to come for you, okay? Because you're going to put your effort into it. And look how it even opened up, all right? With giving away the first fruits of your labor, all right? That's all good. Oh, boy, now we got the Ace of Cups. Back-to-back aces. How curious and how fabulous. And here we have the Holy Grail, the vessel. And that's all about awareness of your soul. Like your soul is transcending now. You're getting it. You're awakening. Okay? That's what the Holy Grail was about. When Jesus sat at that Last Supper, he knew he was going to be betrayed. He knew he was going down. But that's what that cup's all about, for our souls to transcend to that higher awareness, to giving good to people, giving it back. Okay? I really didn't expect those cards coming through, but it's fabulous. And the Four of Pipes. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands, and it says honor. All right, honor. And the Native Americans were all about that. They honored Great Spirit, okay? They didn't take more than they needed to take. And, excuse me, I have to, sometimes it'll go black on me. I have to figure out this new camera. But anyway, see how there they are, in honor and respect. I'm sure when they were being told, in those times too, because we have to think about how those Spaniards came and where they knew to find the gold, okay? How did they know that? Again, they were tapping the mystic back in all the times. What's wrong with us today? Why? What's wrong with us not tapping our intuition, having our own personal power, okay? But the Native Americans knew boat people were coming. And the Spaniards came looking for the gold, even to South America, Central America. Okay? They were being told. So, but they did it for greediness, to take, massacred people. In all the wars here, since the Brits came to begin a new country here in USA, killing, war. I think the USA was born on killing. I don't think it's ever had peace. Snow moon, the Aquarius, the Rosettes, the Elders. Well, there's a hawk in the image right here. And I'm not familiar with this card at all. Okay, but it's number 11, and it has the hawk. So we know the hawk is the messenger. And it's a messenger of communication coming from Mercury, planet Mercury. So we got Aquarius here. Another visionary. So, okay, there's things to coming, and they want you to be aware, okay? Be aware or beware. The oak, the oak came through. The oak came through. And didn't we just talk about the oak here a moment ago? Wasn't this on a card here? Or one of the back? There it is. It's on the back of the deck. And we picked it. So there's wisdom here when the authors choose certain. Now we know the wolf medicine. And actually, my birthday, March 11th, I am in the Native American, my totem animal is a wolf. So, you know, why I was very much attracted to this deck to begin with. But now we have picked, obviously, an important card. And we know the mighty oaks, right? These oak trees grow from a little seed. It's a majestic, a little oak right there. From one oak grows a mighty tree. Okay, so there's important information with this card right here. Call that the double whammy kind of thing. And that the author, you know, chose it for her deck cover. There's something there, okay? Earth. Oh, we got Gaia here. How wonderful. 6 + 3 is 9. See, she's coded. She's coded. Mother Earth is here for us. She wants us to keep her wonderful. It's beautiful, just beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so really, you know what, I am going to pick the animal card first, okay? I'm going to pick this animal card before I go through the reading. I just want to see what animal's going to come through right now. Okay, and this deck by, it's a couples team. I don't know if they're a couple together, but it's Jamie Sams and David Carson. And this deck is from 1988. And yeah, trust in natural law. That's what this has taught me. To trust in natural law, as did the Native Americans. Okay? Alright, so let's see. Okay, one card. I'm going to close my eyes. One card. This is a big player in this deck. You know what? I feel that I'm going to read Owl Medicine first, because this is about deep wisdom. And then once we know where the owl's wisdom is coming from, okay, then we'll pick up these other cards, because this owl has much wisdom. Okay? All right. Owl. Okay, so it has an intro here. Owl, magic, omens, time and space. Does the truth emerge? Casting out deception, silent flight, sacred medicine bird, and the owl. Deception. Owl medicine is symbolically associated with clairvoyance, astral projection, and magic, both black and white. Owl is called night eagle on several medicine wheels used by Amerindian teachers. Amerindian teachers of the Indians of America. Traditionally, owl sits in the east, the place of illumination. Since time immemorial, humanity has been afraid of the night, the dark, and the unseen, waiting fearfully for the first crack of morning light. Conversely, night is owl's friend. Owl hunts its prey at night. Not only can owl see in the dark, it can also accurately pinpoint and identify any sound. This gives it a great advantage when seeking food. Owls are the night hunters. Some native people are fearful of owl and call its feathers deceiver feathers. An owl feather is silent. You cannot hear owl when it flies, but its prey definitely knows when it strikes, for its beak and talons are razor sharp. Owl is oftentimes the medicine of sorcerers and witches. If owl is your medicine, you will be drawn to magical practices and perhaps explore the dark arts. You should resist any temptation to practice black magic or any art that takes energy away from another person or being. I apologize for my phone. The next time I will make sure it is turned off. It's just plugged in its spot, so I will make sure. I apologize.
You should resist any temptation to practice black magic or any art that takes energy away from another person or being. If you have owl medicine, these night birds will have a tendency to collect around you even in the daytime because they recognize a kinship with you. Is it any wonder that in many cultures, owl is a symbol for wisdom? This is because owl can see that which others cannot, which is the essence of true wisdom. Where others are deceived, owl sees and knows what is there. Athena, the Greek goddess of wisdom, had a companion owl on her shoulder, which revealed unseen truths to her. Owl has the ability to light up Athena's blind side, enabling her to speak the whole truth as opposed to only half-truth. If owl is your personal medicine, no one can deceive you about what they are doing, no matter how they are trying to disguise or hide it from you. You may be a little frightening to be around, since so many people have ulterior motives which you see right through. If you are unaware of your medicine power, you may take your keen insights and abilities for granted. Others never do. You may frighten them and reflect their blindness, for you cannot be fooled. Owl medicine people know more about an individual's inner life than that person knows about herself or himself. If you have pulled the owl card, you are being asked to use your powers of keen, silent observation to intuit some life situation. Owl is befriending you and aiding you in seeing the total truth. Owl can bring you messages in the night through dreams or meditation. Pay attention to the signals and omens. The truth always brings further enlightenment. Okay? Further enlightenment. So, here we go. Speaking about further enlightenment, and just know, if you align with the owl medicine, no one will be able to deceive you, okay? Nobody. So, it's an important totem animal. Definitely. It's honestly, out of this whole book, let's see, I think there's like 50, 60 of animals in here. I'd say raven, crow, and owl are the strongest here of the birds, okay? Raven, crow, and owl. And owls come through. So if you're feeling that you are awakening now and you're gaining your strength, your inner vibration, and you have people coming at you, naysayers, whatever, haters, whatever, you just take owl at night and let them talk to you in your dreams, okay? And then you will have the solid truth of what's going on, if they're loving on you or they're just backstabbing you, okay? Good to know, all right? So we have the Five of Stones first, and I gotta read the Five of Stones because it's such a nice card, and it came out double whammy twice, so it's kind of sweet to see that. And this is a lovely book too. It's a very, kind divination, and she brought so much wisdom about here we go, the giveaway. Okay, because we got two of them here. That's kind of wild. Okay, so this is the thing, and I know I like to read from the books because this is how I learn, and I haven't worked with them in so long, but here we have two, and it's beautiful. And the prayer, the Five of Stones, the giveaway, the prayer. I shall love my work enough that it is fulfilling in itself. Though I have paid a price and can rightly ask others to pay a price for what I offer, I will give away some of my work simply because I have loved it, and for love it can be given. So I will give away some of my work simply because I have loved it, and for love it can be given. Okay, so she's giving it away with lots of love, and for the purpose for the other person that receives it with love in an open way. Okay. I abide by the spiritual law of tithing. 10% of my bounty belongs to my people. I give not in order to receive, but because I have already received. Mother Earth blesses me every day with the elements of true happiness. Okay, and we have Mother Earth herself on the table here. So she is being embraced as we speak, and that's how we should treat her every day. We love you, Mother Earth. Okay? We love Mother Earth. I'll put it like that since since, we've got these two things. But I just find it glorious that this Mother Earth card came through. How fabulous. Earth blesses me every day with the elements of true happiness. Earth, wind, sky, trees, flowers, the song of birds, and the foods that nourish me are but a few of her gifts. In her name I return my wares to others. Okay? And the lesson. It may seem as though you have lost something. Your situation has changed and some of your assets are gone. But remember, you took this risk when you were at the Four of Stones. Basic survival. Okay, because we know, the stones is the coins, and the Five of Coins is usually traditionally a couple that they're without money, torn clothes, they're barefoot, they have lost all. But remember, you took this risk when you were at the Four of Stones, the basic survival card. Did you dip into your security stash and sacrifice your own well-being to serve someone else's will? Did you hold back your talents, abilities, or true convictions from the material that which you were working? Don't get attached to this temporary poverty role by adopting a poor me attitude. Reevaluate your position. Take stock of your current resources and review the lessons of the stones up through this card. It is time to exert mental discipline. Okay, and we've been talking about mental clarity for months now. Mental discipline and mental clarity. Appreciate yourself. And we've been talking about that. Love you first, people. Appreciate yourself. Practice contentment with what is. Re-image your future. And that's where we say, put those intentions out, okay? Put them out there, positive ones. See yourselves gaining and flowing. And relax into a wealth you already have. Change is near, okay? Change is near. And where was it? We were just I just told somebody, take a chance in change. Take a chance in change, people. Change is near. Go for it. Okay? With mental clarity, you can do anything you want. All right? So just stand strong. Okay? Stay strong. Change is near. The giveaway can be totally positive experience if you have provided your own well-being. Put your heart and soul into your work for the sake of itself rather than for reward, and are willing to give your first efforts away to someone you love. This is the spiritual level this card is asking you to reach, okay? And that's beautiful bounty right there. Giving, and I swear that the earth will deliver back to you. And since Mother Earth did come through, I want to read her now from the Shaman Wisdom cards. Mother Earth, 63, a 9 number. Very good. Here we have our Mother Earth. And, for the Native Americans, that's why I'm so that she's just, they revolved around Mother Earth. That was all Creator and Mother Earth. Okay? Masculine Creator, Earth, Mother, Feminine. That was their world. Earth, air, water, sky, the elements. And that's why I followed them, because I understood that they worked in cycles. They worked in ways, metaphysically, okay? And we need to learn. We need to grasp that way of living. We really do. Okay, feminine earth. I am the earth. I am mother. I am grandmother. It is from me that all life comes forth. I am the great turtle. I'm only bringing this up because in this book, Two Medicine Cards, they have the turtle, very renowned, very full of wisdom. But, they told, the turtle people told the natives how the boat people were coming. Okay, so, this is how they learned. And this is why we tap the mystic. Okay, that's why we want to tap the realms. And open your mind to it. Okay, open your mind and heart. I am grandmother. It is from me that all life comes forth. I am the great turtle. Ground yourself through me. Oh, Lord, have we been talking about that, my darlings? Get outdoors. Get grounded with Mother Earth. Ground yourself through me. Learn from me the protective instinct of care and nurturing, the formation, the formulation, gestation, and development. Through me, you can see the beauty and gentleness in all that exists. I am the foundation, the very beginning. It is within me that the shaman journeys for knowledge and wisdom. The timeless flight of ecstasy. I am the lower world. I am the fifth direction. I am ancestor. I am the root. I am the female, the magnetic, the yin, the left side. Wow. And there you see the turtle, okay? Because the turtle wisdom is about Mother Earth, you know. And it's so fascinating because we have turtles that nest out here too. And as I told you, I volunteered for the aquarium there where they had the little turtle that now has made movies of winter. And I was in charge of the sea turtles, you know, the ones, and they love their back scratch. But it's fascinating because they literally breed every year at the same location, like within a mile. Not, you know, they breed at the same location. It's amazing how, you know, they can go back to the same area. Oh, that made me so happy that Mother Earth came through. But since I have this book out, so let's read about this double whammy, the oak. We know that's all male here. So some wonderful, and this is all, you know, the trees growing on Mother Earth, oak. Okay. Boy, I gotta read about this camera. I'm not sure if I'm loving this, turning it off and on. Okay, the oak. I am the mighty oak. I am strength. I am longevity. My powerful presence increases confidence and magnifies opportunities. You are in the right place at the right time. Within my shadow, you will feel secure and protected. My vitality and productivity are yours. The magic within the acorn nourishes relationships. Through my ancient energies and powers, you are healed and enriched. I am the courageous warrior of the boreal forests. Okay, so your strength, longevity. My powerful presence increases confidence and magnifies opportunities. Okay, so there you are, my darlings. Consider yourselves like the little oak. Plant your seeds, okay? Plant your little oak to grow that mighty tree. Wow, and there it's here for protection as well. Always love to see protection come through, no doubt. And here we have, I've never seen this or have worked with this card, but it has a hawk on it, so we want to know what's going on. Nice. Okay. Uplifting. All right. Okay. And I guess I wrote back in the day, this was a pop-out card. It just flew out. So, let's see, because I don't recall this card. All right. I am Snow Moon. It is the time to renew old friendships, make new friends, and be involved in group activities. I am here to inspire you to new innovations and inventions. Well, how wonderful, because the mighty oak is already saying you can do it. And Mother Earth was saying, just come and walk outside and ground with me and we'll send the messages to you. Okay? Fly above it all and actualize your dreams and visions. Set new goals and follow them. Follow them through until you have achieved your ideals. For inspiration, tap into the resources within your mental and spiritual energies. Be versatile, flexible, and creative. Follow your intuitions and take care of business. I am the cold moon of winter. There you go. We've been talking about that one. Trust in your intuition. Follow your intuition. And take care of business. I like that one. Take care of business, people. You put that little seed down, okay? You are the mighty oak. And protection is involved with the mighty oak. All right? Very good. Very good. Okay, well, and let's see what this ace and aces of fire and cups have to say. These are definitely mighty cards to get up from the bat. So let's see. Okay, and we have the pipes here. All right, it starts first with the court cards. So I gotta go to the last page. Okay, the ace of pipes. And here we have it. Okay, let's see. Humankind was the last creation by the Great Spirit. Upon completion, however, he realized he had given all the special powers to his other creations. There was nothing left to bestow upon this miserable, weak, and there was nothing left to bestow upon this miserable, weak, and unendowed creature. So he made a special plant instead, tobacco. What? Hold on, let me read this again, people. Ace of Pipes. Humankind was the last creation by the Great Spirit. Upon completion, however, he realized he had given all the special powers to his other creations. There was nothing left to bestow upon this miserable, weak, and endowed creature. So he made a special plant instead, tobacco. The other spirits craved it, and as soon as they smelled it, but it was our gift, and even though the Great Spirit admitted to craving it himself, it was humanity to share or withhold as wished. So ever since, the spirits have been appeased and their help obtained through offerings of the leaf. Offerings could be buried in the ground, thrown in the air, or cast upon the water. But most important, tobacco could be smoked in a ceremonial pipe. The cloud from a pipe smoked in council has been likened to a telephone line direct to the spirit world. Okay, now I'm definitely familiar with that. And that's why I talk about smoking them through. When we burn the sage to smoke them through, the negativity. Smoke it through, okay? But here they're saying how smoked in a syrup pipe, the cloud from a pipe smoked in council has been likened to telephone line direct to the spirit world. The Ace of Pipes shows a lit ceremonial pipe with a carved sandstone head. Okay. Sandstone head. All right. The fancy beading-work of the pipe holder across which the pipe is laid bespeaks the owner's pride. The Ace of Pipes embodies strength and introspection. It signifies the strength of completion and fulfillment, a time when life's direction has been found. The need for introspection precedes the necessity to put one's best foot forward. Okay, there you go. Now we're getting the vibe out of here. Definitely. All right, so put it forward, my darlings. Look at this. They're talking about you are the mighty oak. Mother Earth is here wanting you to ground, and your intentions make them positive. Don't worry about the deceivers of others, because they're going to feel you out. I mean, you're going to be knowing about them, feeling them out, and you can approach them and take care of the business. I like that part. Take care of the business. And here we have the Ace of Cups itself, cannot be denied. The Native Americans of the sedentary agriculture tribes developed pottery making into a fine art. Some of the most beautiful pottery was and still is made by women of the Algonquin, Iroquois, and Pueblo tribes. The methods used and types of pottery made were influenced by the environment. The women of the woodland tribes made their pottery from clay that was powdered and mixed with shell or sand and water. They shaped the clay into ropes and coiled the ropes around gourds. The gourds burnt away as the pottery was fired. After cooling, the pot was sanded and painted. In the Southwest, the potter's art was almost a religion. The women remained silent and respectful throughout the process, from gathering the clay until the last ornate design was painted. They believed that if the spirit of the clay was respected in this way, their source would never fail. Southwestern women learned early to make jars holding several gallons of water, eggshell thin, so that the jars would not be so heavy to carry from the distant wells and water holes. The jar pictured on our card is the Southwestern fetish jar used by a medicine woman to foretell the future. Okay, to foretell the future. A hole was knocked into the side so that a fetish might fall out when the jar was shaken. The fetishes might be feathers, claws, or shells. The essence of the Ace of Vessels is the fulfillment, the beginning of, or the renewal of love. Okay? So we now have love on the table healing us. All right? We've got love on the table, and we're going to check out this Four of Pipes here. Yes. Okay. And we have that honor. And then we'll touch base with the stars, and we'll close with the teaching lodge And that will close us. But honestly, that the owl came through and the star card is here. It's beautiful. And have honor. Have honor. Okay, a heavy toll in health and often lives was extracted from those who chose to live in the North American wilderness. For example, hardy mountain men roamed the Rockies in search of beaver, whose pelts were primarily used for the stylish hats of Eastern gentlemen. Trappers were exposed to hunger, thirst, heat, snow, and native attack. The stories of their survivals and sudden deaths mingle fact and fantasy. Sometimes the facts were so incredible that they were immediately elevated to the level of legend. Okay, legend. A mountain man's horses, traps, pelts, and supplies were tempting loot for the red man, as was his white scalp. When an Injun approached his camp, the mountain man got ready for the trouble because the reason for such a visit was at best uncertain. If a white man survived at all, he did so at the cost of many native lives. But to the Native American, the greater the warrior, the higher was their respect for him. It was just as feasible for a trapper to be honored by his enemies with the passing of the pipe as it was for him to be attacked. Honor shows a mountain man seated with 4 braves. Okay, a mountain man seated with 4 braves at the foot of a mountain pass. One brave holds a ceremonial pipe on his lap while the white man talks with his voice and hands. This is not a war party. None of the Native Americans are wearing war paint. Okay, so that's how you could tell. Okay, no war paint. And the attitude of the group is one of camaraderie. The essence of honor is success attracted by foresight and humility. Inherit is the climax of negotiations successfully brought to a gainful conclusion. Okay, so there they were working it out, living amongst each other and showing honor to each other, which is what we all deserve in this planet of ours, no doubt about it. But that's why you have to have honor within you too. Take care of you, my darlings, really. Believe in you first. Believe in you. Okay. Alright, here we go. And the stars. The stars shows grandmother spider, messenger of the creator and benefactress to the people. There are legends of her in many tribes, from the Shawnee of the eastern woodlands to the Hopi and Piman of the southwest. The Piman legend, as told to authors by the teacher, goes this way. The Piman creator, Earth Doctor, had grandmother spider sew the sky to the earth with her webs. Then he sprayed water from his mouth onto the sky web, and the drops of water crystallized and became the stars. In some legends, the creator placed grandmother spider in the sky to keep the webs in good repair as the constellation known as Scorpio. Okay, you learn something every day. Grandmother spider helped the wandering tribes, just as the stars helped navigators lost at sea. She and the tribes made a high circle and threw it into the sky, making the sun to light their way and give them warmth. But the sun, in its flight around the world, left half the day dark, so the sky web came into being with its stars to light the way for the people at night. The essence of the stars is favorable, showing the proper balance of spiritual and physical elements, earth and sky, woven together to bring enlightenment. Very good, okay? Very good. So here we have enlightenment again. So look up to the stars, my darling. Look up, and we'll close with the teaching lodge of the arrows. We've been talking about having that clear mental clarity, knowing, go forward on your mission. Don't give up on you. Don't give up on anything that you have that's in your heart and soul. No matter who's the naysayers are, don't even give in to them, okay? Just know that you are stronger and they want things for us, no doubt about it. Okay. And the lodge, liberate by revisioning the world. There we go. There we have it. Liberate by revisioning the world. Liberate by revisioning the world. Since I got it right here, let's see what it has to say, because this is like their court card, and it's okay, the Teaching Lodge. So I kind of like it. We'll close with this. The Liberator. In the name of harmony and peace I live. I am the one who speaks. I have studied the great warriors, the peacemakers, those who freed slaves and those who stood their own ground. I am learning the themes of their lives and making them my own. I am learning from revolutionary women and revolutionary men the very qualities that gave them undying spirit. I am gathering to myself the knowledge that I too can draw on the great mind. In my life I will correct an injustice. I will right a wrong. I will bring love where none has been known. I attune myself to the sound of truth, and I listen until I am known. And the lesson is, it is time to put yourself in the company of great minds. Whether through books, films, or person to person, surround yourself with heroic presence. Read the words of those who mastered life. Listen to music that fills you with positive visions. Let poetry enter and inspire you. Delete from your reality the sounds and images that bring you down, at least in your personal space. Surround yourself with visual, auditory, and sensory experiences that uplift. Create your own teaching lodge of the arrows. No bad news here. No television, no newspapers, no magazines that do not support your highest aspirations. It is time to create, at least in your own small space, a completely inspiring environment. Then welcome God and Goddess. Okay, then welcome the God and the Goddess. And that's what we're working on this channel, to work with the goddesses, to work with the gods, and to work with ourselves, okay? To work within. And here, this card, this is so powerful, my darlings. So for those of you who like to work a little bit of magic, but just know the black magic will always bite you hard, okay? You all know, follow me long enough, I don't work that black magic, but trust me, I'll come after you if you try sending me any. No doubt. But you see, that's why we want to embrace the wisdom of these totem animals, because we want to think like our, okay? And already know when we feel that someone is deceiving us, we put them in their place right away, okay? Remember, we are fierce and fearless, right? And we command the evil forces. Never forget that. If you have negativity demanding of you, you command that negativity to leave you alone, okay? That's how we do it. Blessings to all of you. I love you all, and thank you. Long video, but I haven't worked with them in a long, long time, but Mother Earth came out, okay? And so the stars. So look up to the stars, my darlings. Get grounded on Mother Earth. There's so many things coming for us. So many. So plant that little oak and watch that mighty oak tree, protect you from all that's coming for you, which sounds magical, okay? Kisses to all of you. Have a great, great day and a great month in April. Ciao.